Hello students, welcome to Time YouTube channel. This session we will look at IBPS PO 2024 prelim exam analysis. Exam conducted on 19th October and 20th October. Right? So very quickly let us look at the analysis. Before we start the analysis, all of you are aware of the paper pattern, right? So this is the prelim exam paper pattern. We have 100 questions, 100 marks, 60 minutes total duration. But if you look at section wise, English we have 30 questions, 30 marks, 20 minutes. Reasoning we have 35 questions, 35 marks, 20 minutes. Quant 35 questions, 35 marks, 20 minutes. So each section is separately timed. So as all of you are aware, speed, accuracy both are very important in your preliminary examination. Let us start with reasoning section. Now we are presenting the analysis of two slots, that is shift 1, shift 2 of 19th October and shift 1 of 20th October. Now when you look at 19th October and 20th October, more or less the question types remain same, but there is a slight variation in the difficulty level. Now if you see here, 19th October shift 2, this was, we can say, moderate paper compared to your shift 1 of 19th October and shift 1 of 20th October. Right? But you need not worry about the difficulty level. Because of the normalization process, it may be easy in one slot, difficult in another slot, moderate to difficult in another slot. Everything will be normalized. You need not worry about the difficulty part. But when paper was lengthy, moderate, you need to be more careful in choosing the question types that you are going to attempt in the exam. That plays the key role. Right. Now if you observe here, why I am saying this is moderate, particularly shift 2, see more number of areas compared to shift 1 and shift 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here 3, 5, 6 question types appeared. So 20 minutes and so many question types, that also made the paper more moderate. Now if you look at all the shifts here, more than 50% of the questions appeared from puzzles. Out of 35 questions, see shift 1 23, shift 2 20, shift 1 23, almost 55-56% of the questions from puzzles. We will see what kind of puzzles have appeared in the next slide in each of these shifts, and what is the difficulty level we will see in the next slide. But more than 50% of the questions and puzzles, which comprised of easy to moderate questions, easy to moderate puzzles, except in shift 2 where there were two puzzles which are of moderate level. That is why it made the entire paper was lengthy. Moreover, two puzzles were moderate, that made the entire shift look more moderate. Right? Now blood relations generally easy. These are scoring areas, students. Blood relations, direction sense, symbols notations, coding, decoding, these are scoring areas, and definitely you cannot afford to lose marks here. Blood relation present in first two slots, not there in the last slot, that is on 20th October slot. Direction sense and 19th October, and again two slots it was there. Symbol notation two slots, first day it was not there. Coding decoding, first day, first shift it was there. Regular, what we call it as Chinese coding decoding, not there in your shift 2 on 19th October and shift 1 of 20th October. Syllogisms not present in the first slot but present in the shift 2 of 19th October, shift 1 of 20th October. Question types involve only a few question types. So all these are expected standard models. No deviation, no new model asked. But they were what you call in shift 2, there were more variety of questions and moderate level of puzzles, which made it little difficult. Right? Then miscellaneous, all the slots you have 4 questions, 3 questions, about 3 to 4 questions in almost all the 3 slots. There were questions on framing a meaningful word, number based, then word formation. These questions are generally asked under your miscellaneous question types, right? So this is about your reasoning section, broadly about these 3 shifts, right? Next slide, we will look at the breakup of puzzles. These 23 questions, 20 questions, what kind of questions have appeared and what is their difficulty level, so that you can when you are writing what you call other exams, you can have this analysis in mind. No new models, all are unexpected levels, unexpected questions, all are expected questions, no new models at all. But if you look at shift by shift, 19th October, shift 1. Linear arrangement, there were 6 persons, all of them are facing north, but there was a distribution given here, fruits, a variable given. That is why we are calling it as easy to moderate, not difficult, but takes little time. Circular arrangement, 7 persons, 4 facing towards the center, 3 facing away from the center. So generally he will not mention, this time yes, sometimes he will mention, sometimes he will not mention. This time he clearly told 4 facing inside and 3 facing away from the center. So this also we classified as easy to moderate. Box arrangement, only 6 boxes, but there was a distribution, type of box, wooden box, steel box kind of thing. That is why this is also we can say easy to moderate level. Quant based reasoning, 7 persons and their ages were given, which was easy to crack, and comparison standard model, which is also easy to crack. So almost all the puzzles we can say easy to moderate is what your shift 1 we can talk about puzzles, except 3 which are, we can classify them as easy to moderate, the remaining 2 are easy. Look at shift 2, more likely I can say this is more of moderate level. See, linear arrangement, there were 7 persons, some facing north and some facing south. Not mentioned how many are facing north, how many are facing south. So easy to moderate. Floor arrangement, 3 floors, 2 flats, but there is a distribution of cars variable here. So again, this is time consuming, moderate. Box arrangement, 9 boxes. Earlier we had a what you called distribution type of box. Here nothing, no distribution is given. Only 9 boxes, straightforward questions, easy questions. Month based puzzle, 3 months, 2 dates, right? So 3 months, 2 dates, and distribution is also given. This is also moderate. Distribution is colors, type of color they are choosing, right? Then overall this shift we can say it as moderate. Look at 20th October shift 1. When we look at this particular slot, we have 2 puzzles on a row arrangement. Linear arrangement, certain number of persons all facing down. So number of persons not mentioned. Once you solve the questions, at the end we will come to know how many people are there. Certain number, that is what we call it as certain number of persons. 2 row arrangement, 12 persons are given, right? Some of them facing north, some of them facing south. Then we have month and date based puzzle, 3 months and 2 dates plus distribution flowers is given. That is why this is easy to moderate. Earlier it was moderate because of the level of difficulty of the questions there, but this we can classify as easy to moderate. Box arrangement plus distribution, same as this, easy to moderate. And distributions, 9%, 3 states were given, so it is straightforward model which we generally prepare for prelim. So almost all these questions are asked in your prelim exam level. All these models are covered as a part of your classroom training, as a part of your mock test preparation, mock test discussions, as a part of your revision workshops, also in the webinars which we conduct regularly. So no new model or are expected, maybe level of difficulty here and there. But if you observe this time, definitely in all the slots we have questions on linear arrangement. All the slots we have questions on box arrangement. 2 slots we have questions on month and date based puzzle. Then distribution comparison, 1 slot there, 1 slot not there, but almost all the slots we have come across box arrangement and linear arrangement, and out of these 2 slots we have month and date based puzzle, right? So let's move ahead. This is about your reasoning section. Let us look at quantitative aptitude section. Now in quantitative aptitude section, if you see here, quadratic comparisons not there in first shift on 19th October, but second shift we have 5 questions, 20th October shift 1 also 5 questions. Expected questions, expected models, easy to crack. Approximations, almost all the slots we have 5 questions. In the 20th October shift 1 we have 6 questions. Number series, we have got 6 questions, a wrong number series on shift 1. That too, even though it is a wrong number series, questions were not difficult, questions were easy. Right? No questions asked on shift 2 19th October, shift 1 20th October. Individual questions, almost all slots we have about 9 to 10 questions. These questions, individual quant questions, is from your arithmetic topics like ratios, ages, percentage, time and work, time, speed and distance, mensuration, averages, mixes allegation, simple interest, compound interest, etc. Variety of questions, right? In almost one question from each of these topics. The level of difficulty of these questions, we can say these are combination of easy and moderate questions. No difficult questions, easy and moderate level. Moderate in the sense we are trying to tell you that maybe little lengthy in calculation, little more calculations involved, we are classifying it as moderate. But generally almost all the questions are appeared are like your prelim level questions and which are straightforward questions, right? Then most important thing, data interpretation. You got 15 questions in almost all the slots, 3 sets out of 35. That means almost some around 40% of the questions are from your data interpretation, right? Alright. Now if you see here, out of these 15 questions we have 3 sets, table, line graph, caselet. Out of these 15 questions we have 5 on table, bar graph and caselet, table, pie chart and caselet. So in almost all the slots you have tables, you have almost all the slots you have caselet. Only this kept varying. One slot you have one set on line graph, one set on bar graph, one set on pie chart. But table was present in almost all the slots and even caselet was present. Caselet also generally we suggest attempt at the end because 20 minutes time is there. In those 20 minutes you need to focus on scoring areas. That means these areas which I am talking about, easy questions, you attempt them first. Then you do your individual questions. Identify easy questions, solve them first. Maybe out of 10, some 5 questions, 6 questions, you solve them. You cannot afford to lose marks here in quadratic, number series and approximation. Then out of these 5 sets, select 2 sets and do them. Our suggestion would be always caselet should be towards the end. If time permits, we will do that. But if you observe this particular exam, prelim exam, caselets won't be lengthy like your main exam. So if you have practiced, if you are good at your caselets, maybe you can try. In all the 3 slots, the questions on table involved calculation. They were calculation based table sets were given, which requires, I am not saying they're difficult, we can classify them as easy to moderate. So because it demands certain time to simplify and get the data. Males and females total given, males given, females given, ratio given, like that. It involves little calculations, but otherwise I can say you can easily score in your quantitative aptitude section. Right? So this is about your quant section. Let us move to English section. In English section we had a wide variety of questions that have appeared. Now among all the slots here that was present, shift 1 on 19th October we can classify as moderate. Generally students attempt more than 25 questions, 25 or more than 25 in English section, but on 19th October shift 1 students felt the paper was moderate. 2 reasons. One, because of RC. RC in all the slots was not easy, moderate. RC was moderate. There was an RC on consumer price index, there was an RC on doctors research, so on and so forth. Your vocab based questions, there was synonym asked, fill in the blank asked, there was a question on word replacement, there were question on antonym. The part of your RC, regular RC, it's not nothing new. About 2-3 questions, 4 questions sometimes on vocabulary, then rest of the questions on your passage. But these rest of the questions also generally about 5 questions on RC. 1 question may be on inference based, the remaining questions were direct questions based on passage. But this time what happened, in almost all the slots, the questions asked were which of the following statements are true or false according to the passage, which needs in-depth reading and understanding of the passage. That is why we can say reading comprehension we can say is moderate. And second thing, grammatically correct sentences. 3 sentences were given, we have to find out grammatically correct sentence out of those 3. So not present on 20th October, but it was there on 19th October, shift 1 and shift 2. These particular questions were also moderate in nature. They demand certain time. They tested your in-depth knowledge of your grammar. So these were moderate in nature. But as such, if you look at the first slot, except this fill in the blank and this inappropriate questions, rest of the things we can classify them as easy to moderate only. Paraforming was appeared only in 1 slot on 19th October shift 1, 6 sentences, not there on 19th October shift 2 and 20th October shift 1. Fill in the blanks not present in other 2 slots. Match the column. See, all these are your regular features in your prelim exam. Match the column not present here, present here. Sentence rearrangement appears regularly. Appeared in this slot, not here. Word usage, a regular feature, appeared in the first slot, not present here. Inappropriate and wrongly spelled words appeared in both the slots. It has appeared, not there in the 20th October slot. Word interchange, not there, it is present here. Error identification, phrase replacement, it was there on 20th October slot, not present here. So shift 1 was moderate. But others, overall I can say RC was moderate because of that true or false question type, and grammatically correct sentences were also moderate because of level of grammar that was tested. But otherwise, all these fill in the blanks, match the column, word interchange, phrase replacement, error identification are your regular features in your preliminary examination, students. Right? So this is about the analysis of IBPS PO 2024. Now, for physical, if you are looking for physical classroom coaching, please contact your nearest time office for more details and for enrollment. If you are looking for an online classes provided by time, right, for bank and other government exams, it may be bank exams or staff selection commission or railways or bank SSC combo, whatever it might be, we are providing you live classes, online live classes, where faculty will be taking classes live, and we are also providing you what we called a recorded course, online flexi, we call it as recorded course. You can watch the videos at any point of time, at any point at your convenience. We also have correspondence courses, test series. So please, the description link is given in the box. Please click that link for more details on online courses. Right, students? These are few basic features of our bank exams online courses. 3-month validity, 6 month. There is no difference in number of classes or number of hours. There may be difference in number of what you call mock tests you take, number of magazines you get, e-magazines, and no difference in study material, and number of sectional test, full length sectional test which you get. But otherwise, classes will remain same. It is all about validity of videos and validity of student homepage and sectional and mock test. Right? So from time, we wish you all the best for your upcoming bank exam, students. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe for YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much.